Since hearing about Joann's potential going out of business, second bankruptcy, all that jazz, I have been buying like crazy because you know what? If they go out of business, there's things I can't get anymore. Like for example, Big Twist. I feel as though there were some different lines of Big Twist I hadn't tried yet. They had to go back, right? I've actually got two hauls, which were on 2 different days. For those that were on live with me recently, you may have seen the first haul. Basically, I went over there and at the first time around, they had probably a good 50 boxes, and I mean big boxes. They were all stacked up all the way down the aisles. They were all filled with yarn. The topmost ones they had open so you could search through. They did not have the bottom ones open, but they were just kind of tied with these couple of little plastic ties around them, so you could kind of peek in a little bit. So I ended up going around as much as I could before I just couldn't do it anymore. And I was looking for the Vortex yarn because they said that they had quite a bit of it and I wanted to find out if they did. And at the time I went, I was able to find 2 of the Vortex colorways, and they were in one of the boxes. They come packaged in a pack of 6. So I went ahead and just grabbed the pack of 6 so that they could stay in the packaging until I'm ready to use them. They weren't the colorways I was looking for, but they are still gorgeous. So the first one I got is called Super Bloom, and I got 6 of these. So I'm hoping that this will pick up the colors, but you're gonna get mostly, I would say, blues and almost like a maroon shade of red. You do get some of this little gold in there as well. So I got 6 of those. These have 328 yards, 5.29 ounces, 300 meters, or 150 grams per skein. And it does say they are 100% acrylic, and it says that 4 will make a blanket, 2 makes a pillow, 2 also makes a scarf, and 1 would make a hat. So I got 6 because if I do make a blanket, I want to make sure that I have everything that I need, and I don't want to have any chance of having to go back because obviously they may not be around when it is time to make said blanket. Second one I got is called Beachy Splash, and this is a much softer tones of the colors. So you do get blues, pinks, and oranges in there as well, but it's just more of a pastel sort of coloration. And so I got 6 of those. And of course, as I'm going through, I'm finding other things that aren't Big Twist that I just have to have because I absolutely love them. So the first one I got, it's actually a Lion Brand Mandala. And I got 6 of them because this is very retro / space to me. So the colorway is called Troll, and this just kind of shows you how it stripes as you're working with it, which I think is so pretty. So with this one, you're gonna get 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards, and 540 meters. It is a 3-weight light, so it's a little different than our 4-weight acrylic that we just saw. And this one is 100% acrylic as well. And these are very soft. These ones aren't open, but I did feel some of the other ones, so they're super soft, so I can't wait to make something out of this. Maybe a hexy cardigan or a star blanket of some sort. I don't know yet. I don't know, but I'm so excited. I also got some Lion Brand Mandala Ombre because I had a friend of mine that made a beautiful poncho with a purple colorway, but rather than the purple one this time, I got Felicity, which is a really pretty pinks and maroon purpley sort of tones. And it does show you along the side here how it will work up and how the striping will look here. Super soft, you guys. And she had mentioned that when she made her poncho, it was extremely squishy and very drapey, which is awesome. So for this one, we are gonna have 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 344 yards, or 315 meters. This is also 100% acrylic, and it is a 4-weight medium. So I got 4 of those. And then the final one I got on the first haul was another Big Twist. And I absolutely loved this one. This is one that the minute my mom saw it, she was like, oh my gosh, what are you gonna make me with that? So this is a 4-weight medium. This is from their value line, and I got 6 of them. Look how pretty those are, you guys, oh my gosh. This one is called Perplexed, like purple, but perplexed. So pretty. So the darker shade is also another shade of purple. So it's just 2 different shades of purple, and as I said, I got 6 of those because that's all they had. I cleaned them out. At least I cleaned them out at the time. I don't know if there was any more in the boxes, but I got 6 of those, and they say that 6 will make a sweater, so I could probably do something like that for my mom. I think she would really enjoy that. So that's the first haul, but let me go get the second haul. Okay, so let's talk about haul number 2. I went back to Joann's today. This is probably about a week or so later, thinking, okay, hopefully they've gotten through some of their boxes, and I was in luck, they did. And what else they did was all the boxes that they had opened for the most part, and they had them lining every aisle, down the aisles. The ones even that didn't have yarn in them, they had these boxes of yarn because they had so much stock that they just had to do that, and they had to just pile them up, right? There were a few that were still covered in their boxes, but I opened some of those, or at least I peeked in, because I'm a woman on a mission. I was looking for a specific vortex yarn that I couldn't find before, but it said that they had it. I first went through some of the boxes, and I found a couple more vortex yarns that was still not the one I was looking for, but I was very excited to find. The first one I got is called Bird of Paradise. And I don't know if it's gonna pick up the colors on this one very well, but it is basically, it has really pretty kind of goldenrod tones with purples and a little bit of red in there as well. And you know what I think it is with the vortex yarn that draws me so much is it reminds me of like a palette painting. Have you guys seen those where they take the palette knife and they kind of like, they basically almost a stippling technique, but they just use little tiny strokes, and these tiny strokes create this beautiful painting. And so that's what this reminds me of. And this one in particular reminds me of some of the famous painters like Monet. So this one is called Birds of Paradise. This one, my husband wants me to make him a tank top hoodie that he can wear when he's video gaming. So if you guys know of one, let me know. I'll be looking for a pattern. This one though is called Neon Rainforest. And these colors, I don't think it's picking it up as well as I would like, but they are extremely neon. So you're getting like a neon reds and pinks, maroon and green, lime green in there as well. They come out super, super pretty. And this was one I was hoping to find, and I did. It's called Rosebush. So this one, it's looking brown, but it's actually not. It's purples. This one is actually more of a mulberry sort of purple tones. There is actually a little bit of green in there as well. So it really does give you that kind of rosebush feeling. So properly named. And as I was going down other areas of Joann's, I came across somewhere that they'd actually put out some big twist vortex, and I found the colorway that I was looking for. This is the one I had originally drawn me to the vortex yarns. This one's called Starstruck, and it's purples, greens, and blues, and it's really, really pretty. Gives you a nice sort of underwater kind of jewel tones. So I did also get 6 of those. They're just loose because they'd already put them out, but all of these are the same. They're 4 mediums, 100% acrylic, 328 yards, 5.29 ounces, 300 meters, 150 grams. Okay, so I got 6 of those. And then if you remember, I was talking about the mandala ombre that a friend of mine made a poncho out of. I did find the purple colorway she used. It's called Chi. So I got 3 of those because that's what they had, but isn't that pretty, you guys? You can see too, they give you a little, I love it when they do that, show you how it's gonna work up so you can see how the striping looks. Focusing on not the color. As far as yarn goes, the last things I got that I was so excited to find, because these are actually discontinued. So I did not expect to see them anymore. And when I finally found them, they had already been discontinued basically. I found some that didn't look very good in a clearance bin at one point. So I've been looking for some nicer looking ones. They did not have the pink one that I was looking for, but they had 3 other colorways that they had because the Joanns I'm talking about has had stock that they haven't put out that's been sitting in their back room for months apparently. And so they finally got the boxes out. And so these were in there. I was so excited, you guys. This is from Bernat. It is called Lattice. I got a pack of 3 of this colorway, which is teal mix. And this is so soft, you guys. These are so soft. I just love how drapey it looks. They show you a blanket on here, but I think a nice cardigan would be so pretty in this type of yarn. It's just so pretty, guys. I love it. So that one I got 3 of. This is another one that will be probably more difficult to work with just because it's got black in it. It's called Charcoal, and you can see it's got silvers inside of there as well. So also very squishy, very soft. Now the last colorway I got, it's called Cream, and I ended up finding 6 of these. 3 were in a bag, 3 were not, so I can show you guys more up close sort of how it looks here. So there is a little bit of it's a grayish blue in there that they've got striped in throughout. But it's just so pretty how it looks. I love how they've kind of intercoiled the colors in with the softer other part of the yarn there. Now these ones, let's just look a little bit further. So these ones are not 100% acrylic. These are actually 54% polyester, 28% acrylic, and 18% nylon. So that's why they're so soft. It's because it's a nice mix. So this is 7.8 ounces, 220 grams, 389 yards, or 356 meters. So this is Yarnspirations Bernat Lattice, and it is a 4 medium. So I've got 6 of these. So that's all the yarn that I got in my 2 hauls. And then I got myself, because Big Twist is going away, kind of in memoriam, however you say that, to remember Big Twist by, I already got a mug that I'm gonna pop up for you here that said Stitch Witch. So it was a black mug on the first haul that I did. On the second haul that I did, I found this one they hadn't had out before. It says In My Stitching Era. And I love that it's kind of more an embossed look too, and it's got all the little fun details on there. So I got that one. And lastly, I found these awesome little stitch markers from Big Twist as well. And it comes with 12 of them. So you get a little yarn skein, you get a measuring tape, you get your little scissors, and it's the one that looks like the little, I think it's a crane, but it's really cute. There's a little knitting one and a crochet one here. And then you've got a little thread, a little spool of thread right there. So super cute. And you get 2 of each one. So I thought whether I use them as stitch markers or just little charms, I think they're absolutely adorable. So that would make a really cute charm bracelet, wouldn't it? That is it for my haul for this week. I feel as though I have gotten everything that I really wanted to get from Big Twist and Joann's, so I think I will try to stay away as much as I can because I'm running out of space, as you know, and I need to get more tubs now. But a lot of these are still wrapped, so I probably don't have to put those in a tub. I'll just put those in the closet somewhere. But it was so much fun. So the worker at Joann's had said if anybody is posting about Joann's or the hauls that they've gotten or anything related to their love of Joann's, put in the hashtag EverybodyLovesJoann. And that is just a way for everybody to get together to try to save our craft store that we love so much. So I encourage you guys to add that hashtag to your videos if you can, and hopefully we'll make a difference that way and we can keep our favorite craft store in business. All right, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're let know every time I post new videos here on Frizzy Bee Crochet. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.